Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Keto Mom page. My name is Stephanie. Just getting my morning started. Well, not really. I've already been up and reading. If you look through my stories, we live on a lake, and it's always so beautiful in the mornings. It's so beautiful. So if you want to see a beautiful lake and the beautiful sunrise, go look at the stories. But I've already been reading. I get up every morning and usually work out. Our schedule's been a little off. We have some friends staying with us, but it's all fine. Adaptability, right? So, good morning. We're going through this book, and I just have one thing to ask you. The question that I put in the header of the video was, what is your giant? What is your giant? I don't remember what else I said, but I'm going to talk about that in a second. So, as you're tuning in, where are you tuning in from? We're going through this book. We've been going through a book since like April, different books, right? To help you on your mindset. Why is that so important? If you've been here for a long time, you hear me say it often. If you haven't, I want you to know something. There are things in your life, habits, environments, people. There are things in your life that I don't want to say, we're going to talk about giants. Oftentimes, people don't want to confront the one thing or the habit, or they don't want to stop doing something, but they want a different result. Does that make sense? So I truly believe that a majority of the goals that you want, the visions that you have, the dreams that you want to go after, even just losing weight, has to do with your mindset. Do you believe that you can do it? Do you see yourself doing it? Are you willing to put in the work consistently over time? And it could take years, but are you willing to do the work? Nothing comes easy. There is power in your words. There's power in your belief. There's power in vision boards, right? And hard work. So I love to talk about mindset, to give you something to think about, because it starts right here. All of it starts right here. And if you can't get this under control, and if you don't even love yourself, how are you going to work on yourself? If you don't believe that you can do it, you're right. You will not get to where you want to go. I know we go, no, I just need you to tell me what to eat. And I'm going to say, that's not where we're going to start. I want you to get up in the morning and I want you to go, yes, I get another day. I get to go to work. I get to be a better mom or a better dad, a better boss or a better employee, right? I get to, not I have to. I get to do the dishes. I get to cook for my family. I get to make better decisions. I get to drive past the donut shop. I get to get up early and read and get my mindset right so I'm a better person for anybody that's put in my place today. I get to. And I want you to have a thankful heart. What are you thankful for today? I'd love for you to share below one thing you're thankful for. I'm thankful for you. I'm actually truly thankful for social media. It is an incredible outlet to encourage others to learn, to grow, to be educated, not to scroll and compare, but to learn from. I love it as a tool, right? So, all right, if you've been following along, if you have the book, great. If you don't have the book, you can just tune in here. And we're going to, my nose is kind of running. I was just sitting by the fire. I live in Minnesota, and it is quite cold. So we'll be having a fire for a little while until April. I joke about it, but it's true. All right, so we're almost done with the book. We probably have a week left. Sorry, here's the book. We're going to go through the 5-Second Rule by Robbins starting in December. So if you want to grab the book, awesome. If you don't want to, you can tune in here and hopefully you get one little sentence or one little nugget to think about. So basically he's talking about the power of moments in the entire book. If you're on, I'm on page 166, and he tells a ton of stories about, what was I reading about? Getting over your fears. He talks about doing things that are hard, And then we get to the end of this chapter, and I wanted to read this thing to you because I loved it. What chapter are we on? Maybe chapter 5. Anyways, I think we're on chapter 5. We're on page 175, and this is what he said that I loved. He says, if you're going to seize divine moments, you must be willing to face your giants. And so I wanted to ask you today, like, what is the giant you need to face? Food, environment. You need to tackle the giants of the drive-through, or not being prepared, the alarm clock, the gym. And to some of you, those are big giants, right? Your self-worth, the mirror, the belief that you could actually do this, your belief. Remember, he's talking about David defeating Goliath. He is a pastor, so just so you know. He says, I guess you could say that you have to slay the giant if you're going to get ahead. What is the giant or giants that are keeping you from accomplishing your goals? Is it mindset? Is it a person? And you don't want to attack a person. You never want to blame, shame, or justify somebody else or a circumstance, but you need to see it for what it is. You need to own it, and you need to figure out how to walk through it, right? So what is the giant? You don't need to go say, spouse, you're getting in my way. But like, have a reality. If they're not on board with me, but I have these goals, I still have to do it even if they don't want to join me. I'm going to be the inspiration. I'm going to be the guide. I'm going to be the leader with a positive attitude, right? I'm not going to attack that person. You just have to be aware. What is the giant that's keeping you from what you want? All right, he says, after risk comes advance. After risk, you've got to take risks. You've got to say no to some things. You have to say yes to other things, right? After risk comes advance. After no turning back comes you must go forward. The closer you get to your divine challenge, the closer you get to going after what you want, the bigger it will seem and the smaller that you will feel. If the signs you are looking for are guaranteed of success, If the signs you are looking for are guarantees of success, you may retreat when you should be advancing. Did I say that right? It would be great if signs from God that we should advance were always things like perfect situations, all the resources necessary for us to succeed, or the guarantee to win. Yet, if those were the cases, there would be no adventure. When you're going after something that you want, and even if we're just talking about your health and fitness, you are not going to have it all laid out on a map. You're going to have a compass and a guide, and it's going to say, keep going. Take the next step. Get up and go move your body. Go drink some water. Put down the sugar. Grab a better choice. Take the bun off your burger, crouton off your salad. Like, it's just being mindful. And you might go, but I don't want that. I want like a big sign. If you do this, then you will look like this. And if you do this, you will get this. There's the middle. Some people say the messy middle. In the book, he talks about memorable middles. Like, a lot of you've started, a lot of you want this happily ever after, and you've got a lot of middle to go through. You've got giants to conquer. You yourself in your life and the way you look at yourself might be the giant. You might need to just, first of all, love yourself, and then love others, and then stop blaming the world for where you're at. Draw a line in the sand and go, I'm done. I'm going to go after what I'm afraid of. I'm going to conquer the giants that's keeping me from my goals, from my destiny, from the things that I want to do deep down. And this isn't just about health. This is life. Like, we all have things that we want to accomplish and we want to do. And then we all have challenges and walls and doors and things that we have to walk through. Don't let the world own your life. Either if you don't take control and if you don't go after the things that you want, even when you can't see the destination, right? One step. If you don't, Everything else around you will control your life, your circumstances, your environment, people. So either you own it or other people will. So it might be fearful. You might be fearful. You might not know how to do it, but you do know how to do it, right? We have a ton of books. We have everything that we need at our fingertips. Every how-to, every what to do, every like, how do I do this? What do I do this? How should I do this? What is a good idea? We have it all right here, right? The key that most people are missing is the action because they're afraid. Well, life is an adventure. If you're not going to risk, you're not going to get a reward. And if you fail or fall, you get back up and you keep going, right? Because the only way you fail is if you quit. So that is what we're going to stop. I want you to just think about the giants that you have in your life and the things you need to conquer and get past in order to make advancements. You can do it. It's a process. It's not overnight. If you think it's overnight, then you were sadly mistaken, my friend. But you'll be okay. All right. I hope you have a great day. We'll start on chapter 7 tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's the week. I sometimes do them on the weekend. Sometimes I don't. We'll see. I'll do it tomorrow. So here's the book. Otherwise, we'll go through Mel Robbins, The 5-Second Rule tomorrow. I hope you have an incredible day. I'm always here to help. Send me any messages that you have. Otherwise, if you, this is the book. Take a screenshot real quick. Otherwise, if you have any questions, reach out. I'm always here to help. Send a private message. Continue to tune into the page for any keto tips and tricks for you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy your Friday, and we'll talk to you soon.